Hey everyone, we are here in Fort Lauderdale for the Wings for Life World Run. 100% of the funds go to spinal cord injury research. It's one race at the exact same time all around the world. Can't wait for you guys to come along with me. Ready to rock and roll? Ready to rock and roll, ready to push this race, ready for my shoulders to be really sore tomorrow. I can't wait, it's gonna be a good time.
Is there something that you would say to a newly injured wheelchair user, like a little bit of advice?
Get comfortable. Just be sitting in that wheelchair. Don't stay home, man. Get out. Get out and adventure your life, bro. Go on vacation. I've been all over, man. It's all wheelchair accessible. Don't ever think nothing out there ain't wheelchair accessible.
I know for me personally, it took me a long time to get out, and I definitely regret it. That's a good tip, man. Get out, do stuff, live your life.
The worst that can happen is that you fall. And everybody here will pick you back up. You don't even got to pick yourself up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true.
Everybody pick you up when you fall.
How you feeling? I'm feeling good. I got a lot of gas in the tank. Like I have a feeling I'm gonna be able to outlast you guys. No problem.
Hey man, what's going on? What's going on, T? What's going on?
Yeah, man, kicking ass, bro.
What advice would you have for a newly injured wheelchair user?
You have to change your lifestyle. You gotta go by the 3 AAAs, which is adapt, and you gotta adjust, and you also gotta accept the fact that the injury. Once you accept the injury, you're gonna see that life is actually better than you expected. You're gonna get a purpose for life, and that's what I learned with my injury, and that's the most important thing. You're the one, you're the fighter. You gotta fight, and you're the only one that can actually help yourself out. Family and friends will be there for you, but you gotta be the one that starts the fire.
Thanks, dude. Just wrapped up the race, super fun. We're about to go check out this after party right now. Hey, we're here with my buddy Woody from the Woody Foundation. What is some of your advice you have for newly injured wheelchair users?
I think keep pushing forward. You're gonna struggle, you're gonna have things that hold you up, but keeping the right mindset, try not to change from the person you were before you're injured. It can be difficult, you're gonna have struggles, but it doesn't matter. Just keep doing what you love to do, and that would be the best advice I can give you.
So I'm here with Maria. What's one piece of advice you have for newly injured wheelchair users?
You can be independent as much as you want. It's up to you. The freedom you can get from being independent, you can drive, but it's gonna take a while. I had a car accident. The first 2 years, I think my family and I were scared of me driving again. But as soon as I got into the car and started driving, it was like nothing happened. I wasn't scared. I didn't have flashback of my car accident. I was determined to be independent, and that was my last step to be independent. And my family doesn't live here with me. They were taking turns to come and visit me. By the time I was driving by myself, I told them, you don't have to come anymore. I can live by myself.
Well, I live by myself as well, and I think that's a great goal for a lot of us wheelchair users to finally get to, because I think a lot of us think we can't. You have to decide that you want to live that way.
Yeah.
For you, what were the steps that it took for you to get to that place where you could live alone?
Well, first of all, was learning how to do my bowel program alone, how to cut myself alone, how to do the transfer into the bed, into the car. One of the things that I asked my therapist at the beginning was, how do I get to my chair if I fall? My apartment is not accessible. We haven't built a kitchen for myself or whatever. So I learned I need to manage myself around, like be careful with hot things to put on my legs, or I have burned myself cookies.
Reach into the oven.
Yeah. So that's things that we learn through time. you know? It's a learning process, and once you live alone, you're gonna learn more, and you're gonna learn about yourself, and only you can do it.
That was awesome. Thank you so much for that. I'm here with my buddy Kyle. What is that one piece of advice you have for a newly injured wheelchair user?
It may be tough in the beginning, but like there's always a brighter things on the other side. When I was in the hospital, I didn't think I'd be able to do anything else. I thought I'd lay there and rot away basically. But meeting all these inspiring people out here, I was like, it's not really over really. So I just kept on pushing myself. I got my strength back, and from now I seen that I'm getting some movement back in my legs. So it's not really over. It's like you just gotta keep on working hard and keep pushing yourself to the goal that you really want to achieve.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Appreciate that, man. All right, I'm here with my buddy Alexis. What is some advice you have for a newly injured wheelchair user?
Man, it's such a hard question because there's like a lot of things that people would say, but number one, I'd say don't be scared to ask questions. Don't be scared to like get to know your own body. Know that there is a happy, great life for everybody that is in a spinal cord injury.
What would you say are some other places that you could find questions to be answered?
Like, as soon as I got injured, like my psychologist gave me a wheelchair mentor, so he's like a guy that I can just like ask any questions, like no filter, no holding back, you know, and he gives me the answer, right? And that's how I like to be for anybody. So if you can't find anybody ask a question, ask me. I'd love to answer it.
My friend Brooke, what's one piece of advice that you'd have for a newly injured wheelchair user?
Just stay active. It's really important. You're still a person. You're still healthy. Standing is important, and stay positive. Don't lose hope.
I think a lot of people don't realize that activity is one of those things that isn't just for like staying fit. It keeps your skin good. It keeps your mind right. It keeps you busy doing something.
Yeah. So I always try and find a gym I can go to. I have a standing frame that I can stand in my house. There's a lot of resources out there to stay active, even just pushing around in your chair, trying to walk around as much as you can, get outside.
Were you always a manual chair user, or did you initially have a power chair and then migrate your way into a manual chair?
I initially had a power chair, and I still use power assist wheels when I go on my own. If I was in a power chair, I could go further on my own, but with the manual chair I can get in my friends' cars, I can bump up their steps to their houses, so it's a little more flexible that way.
If everything is perfectly accessible, the power chair.
Yeah.
If everything is not perfectly accessible, I'm going to use my manual chair.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things I like to teach and talk about a lot is in my channel is the idea of like, it's an unfortunate reality that the world isn't perfectly accessible and you have to make the world accessible for you. You have to find a way to work for you. Yeah. I appreciate it so much. Alright, so I'm here with my buddy Kimberly. What is one piece of advice that you would have for newly injured wheelchair users?
Look at it as a new lifestyle and new habits to learn. If you want to kind of start over, you know, start with a whole new life, you will decide for yourself whether you want to or not work on walking again. It's still possible, you know, it just really depends what you want to focus on in life.
You've definitely touched on that a couple of times, the idea of like what path you want to take.
Yeah.
You can choose a new life with a new compelling future and kind of take it that direction, or you can try to work yourself back into your old life, but adapt your way into it.
Your core is super important. So even if you don't have money for therapy, one of my favorite exercises, which I need to do more of, is lay down in your bed and just put your legs in front of you, like cross them, and then just go up as high as you can. Before you do the crunch, breathe out. Because when you breathe out, you automatically are contracting that muscle in your core. Have your love support system. Like having your family, having your friends, being with nature is really key. Don't lock yourself up in the room. Drinking a lot of water. Your body is healing.
That was great. That was a really great answer. My buddy Sergio at the Wings for Life World Run. We just wrapped up our run. What's one piece of advice you'd have for newly injured wheelchair users?
I think for me, whether you're incomplete or complete, I feel like you should be more aware of trying to get your life back instead of trying to get your walk back. Because as far as like I'm incomplete and I can do it, but I still try to live my life. Like my life is not just therapy. I play sled hockey and I've been doing it for a year, and I think sports and physical activity can take you so much farther than just therapy.
Yeah, that was a great answer. I love that so much because there tends to be this small niche of people that put all their time and attention and energy into just walking again.
Exactly.
They think in their mind, okay, I'm gonna get my legs back, that means I get my life back, but they neglect everything else. They forget to live.
And we don't know for sure how much you're gonna get. I mean, I'm grateful for what I have, but I don't know until, you know, how much I'm gonna get back. Just live life. It's fun, so you gotta leave it.
That's a great answer. Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you, my man.
Today was awesome. Met a bunch of really cool people. If you were in the video and did an interview with me, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Be sure to follow all of them on Instagram and follow me on Instagram as well. If you like what we're doing here at Wheels to Walking, be sure to check out a behind the scenes podcast that Andrew and I, who's behind the camera, do on our Patreon. And until the next time, we'll see you in the next video.